Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I shared some pictures with you from a astronomer from Mexico in our science distribution list on WhatsApp. Anyway, there's been some developments. One of the researchers is in close contact with this guy in Mexico. These are pictures of our sun and celestial body, a gas giant as it were, and that's in close proximity to our sun at the moment. And this probably explains the chemtrailing that we've been seeing recently, especially here in the northwest of England, as well as the Midlands, in our skies, where they've literally been blanketing the skies with chemtrails. I guess, I mean, it's becoming more and more visible. Very possible that this is the aqua blue stroke green planet that's been seen. I've done various vlogs recently on this particular apparition. Anyway, let's see what this chap's got to say about it.
Have been killed or murdered since the discovery of Planet X, Nibiru. And that started off with Dr. Robert Harrington. But we do have an astronomer that is coming forward, that is producing imagery from a telescope, from an observatory.
By the way, just score a line underneath this, guys. Just a bit of homework for anyone who is interested. And that is around about 120 astronomers have been killed of recent times. And these are individuals who have been interested in this particular phenomena. And you can understand, killed or they've died, who knows, but it's very dubious that so many astronomers should basically be, well, I guess, picked off. Or die of natural circumstances, but certainly very suspicious. And that's since, I guess, this phenomena and the attention that it's been drawing towards it. We've been seeing this sort of pattern.
And that information, meaning his name and the location and the country of that observatory, will stay with me in confidence. However, the photographs and the imagery that he has produced in the first 10 days of November 2016 are absolutely incredible. Now, I am not a professional photographer or astrophotographer, but he did list all of the equipment and the techniques in which these photographs were taken from an observatory by a man who is a professional astronomer, not an amateur on a YouTube channel. The imagery that you are witnessing in this video clearly shows a large planetary body moving out from behind the sun. There is no doubt that Earth is under a direct threat from this planet. It has also been brought to my attention that this planet is very strong in the sense that it has a ton of energy, magnetic energy. It is a very forceful planet, and it is a destructive planet when compared with Earth. It is much larger than our planet, and when it does cross Earth's orbital plane, it will definitely cause serious problems. I've also been informed that this planet does contain other planets that would be considered moons. However, these moons, these other smaller planets, are of no threat to Earth. They are not charged with this super magnetism. They have no core. Some of them are small gas planets, as it was described to me in layman's terms so I can understand it. However, the mother planet, if you want to call it, is very powerful, much more powerful than the Earth. During the positioning of this planet near the Sun, it interacted with the Sun over the past 6 months. It has caused a lot of damage to the Sun, but the Sun will definitely recover. It was also explained to me that as this planet approached the Sun did slow the orbit down considerably. Now that the planet has moved up and over the Sun, it will slowly create its own breakaway speed and move out of our solar system. Once again, it has also been brought to my attention that as this planet approaches within the next 140 days, in the days, weeks, and months, we will start to feel the effects of this planet. There is no doubt. I also wanted to touch on a subject that I've been receiving so many emails about individuals that are viewing the International Space Station photographs and video and seeing a large rock out in front of the space station. Well, the imagery is there. It's a large asteroid. It is stuck in orbit around the Earth, and that is what you are seeing. You also have to understand that NASA and the world governments are not going to come out and publicly say that there is an asteroid.
I've pointed this out in previous vlogs of the ISS, where you see it on the right hand side of the lens in the distance. It looks much more bluish than it does here in this particular footage. It looks slightly greenish, and but yeah, it's very similar to the same asteroid that we've been seeing, just hovering above the Earth's atmosphere towards the right of the ISS camera.
Stuck in Earth's orbit because everyone would panic. That is what this is all about. It is about those elite losing control over the world population. Remember, we outnumber them, and they do not want to lose control. So therefore, they will keep you in the dark. No matter what you see, no matter what the evidence is, clearly going across the
Right. Okay. Sorry. I mean, that's his field, and I guess each to their own. That's his prerogative. Everyone's got their own outlook on this. Although I think there's something probably a little bit more sinister behind all of this. But I don't want to be a sensationalist neither. And maybe kind of promote more calm and being objective about what's happening. At any rate, if you take a look at this and these celestial bodies, and this one's huge, it's considerably large. That's the occulting disk. What you're seeing outside, coming out of it, is the flares of the sun, and this is most likely one of the um, SDO satellites and the imagery from it from NASA.
screen now. They are not going to tell you facts. Now, I took photographs all through the summer and going into the fall. And the photographs that you're viewing now were photographs taken by myself, clearly showing this object below the sun.
Okay, guys. It's. I think, to be honest with you, for most of you who've been watching this and keeping up to speed with what we've been posting and archiving, I think. I mean, if you were tenacious enough, then chances are, if you took some sort of photography, you'd probably catch these celestial bodies yourself as well. And it certainly seems to be something in our solar system that's been hidden from us, and we're not being told about it. and there seems to be a lot of confluence of other events that seem to be timed around this these celestial bodies and their influence on us and on Earth. It's very very curious indeed. I'm certainly seeing a pattern emerging, and Allah Subhanahu wa Taala knows best. And I, well, let's just continue onwards as we have been. Anyway, Jazakallah khairan wa ahsanul jaza for your time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.